What's up guys, this is Darkbblue, a gamer who loves Souls-like games, looter games, and every game that involves build making. I've been playing Granblue Fantasy Relink for a few days and planning on a series of guide videos, but for the first video, I shall make it a quick review. It's definitely an interesting game to play, but maybe not the exact game you are expecting. In fact, I feel Granblue Fantasy Relink is of a fusion genre. Let me illustrate it in detail. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Now let's dive right into it. In short, there are 4 genres used together. The main campaign is identical to typical JRPGs, but character leveling up and builds are closer to the original gacha game design. There are also mission and reward systems similar to Monster Hunter, and anime design in MMO styles. Let me give more detailed explanation to this genre, starting with JRPG. So you will experience very classical JRPG stories and very impressive scenes. There are also simple dungeons to explore. However, there is one thing different. The main campaign is really short. There are around 9 chapters in total, and the early chapters are rather short. You may only have to spend 1 hour to finish the first 2 chapters. Although I have seen people saying even the main campaign is worth the price, well, I don't really think so. This game is not designed for those who totally ignore the endgame content. So let's talk about endgame next, where the other 3 genres will play roles. Mission and reward systems similar to Monster Hunter. Indeed, you explore dungeons with complete map design and lots of hidden collectibles in the main campaign, but in endgame, you mainly play missions. So these missions are very short combats, often directly sending you to a boss arena where you finish the boss and collect loot. And you do these missions over and over to farm things. There are also difficulties, just like what Monster Hunter offers. In Granblue Fantasy Relink, the highest difficulty you can do missions on before beating the campaign is normal, but after, you have to fight all your way through hard, very hard, and extreme. Eventually, you will reach Maniac and Proud, which are the place for farming the best gears, and that's really a long journey. Talking about the best gears, what about leveling up and builds? You need to know that Granblue Fantasy is a gacha game that can either be played in a browser or on a mobile, and such games tend to have you spend more time on them. Clearly, a similar principle is adopted in Relink. It offers very heavy leveling up designs. You need to farm resources and materials a lot to upgrade gears and grind for random sigils, which are the core of builds. Both take a lot of time, but at least you don't need to spend more money as in gacha games. So this design is not necessarily bad, but it's not suitable for everyone. The last topic is anime design. I've been showcasing boss fights in the background, so I believe you have already noticed some MMO elements. Bosses have special moves at specific HP percentage or in overdrive state, and during the moves you need to focus on the dodgeball game. And of course, there are DPS checks. You deal enough damage or fail the mission. Though anime designs highly resemble MMO, Relink allows you to team with 3 AIs, so you can play the game without any friend. Though it still encourages co-op, this is not forced. In conclusion, Relink is basically comprised of 2 parts. You first spend a few hours through a main campaign with exciting stories and scenes, then you spend much more time in endgame, cultivating your favorite characters. If you are not interested in the second part at all, well, I suggest you think twice before buying the game. If you like my story or want to join me into depths of games, remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, see you around.